Nigeria has for many years claimed that Africa is the centerpiece of her foreign policy. While many analysts think it's time to move forward to determine a new course, 2018 brought with it a change in how Nigeria perceives the world and the world Nigeria. Our correspondent, Amarachi Ubani, takes a look at Nigeria's interactions with unity in 2018.
It is a statement that has been heard too many times. But in 2018, there was still some confusion about foreign policy postures of the current administration. And perhaps nowhere is it more apparent than in Nigeria's decision not to sign the African Continental Free Trade Agreement. This is after senior Nigerian officials had played leading and significant roles in driving the process and crafting the agreement. More surprisingly was that not only did the federal government approve the agreement, the council also approved for Nigeria to bid for the headquarters of the organization as well. Then, in the midst of Morocco's diplomatic onslaught to become member of the sub-regional body ECOWAS, Nigeria's body language confused neighbors as well, especially as President Muhammadu Buhari played host to the King of Morocco and his unusually large delegation.
We have to just see what is it will be in the best interest of Nigeria. Will it be in the best interest of Nigeria, national interest for Morocco? If yes, why not? But if this should be debated and there should be a consensus in terms of the major stakeholders, the employers' associations, the workers, and those who are knowledgeable about foreign affairs, those who are present during the signing of that treaty, we should get them all involved.
Nigeria, however, showed commitment to cooperating with West African neighbors to curbing the Boko Haram insurgency. Following a major onslaught on the Nigerian soldiers in the theater of war, President Muhammadu Buhari made an emergency visit to Chad for consultation with regional leaders. The meeting was convened by President Buhari in his capacity as chairman of the Summit of Heads of State and Government of the Lake Chad Basin Commission. They reviewed the security situation in the areas affected by Boko Haram insurgency and adopted measures to enhance the capacity of the multinational joint task force to meet the challenges. President Buhari also hosted similar meetings in Nigeria. The country did enjoy a good deal of courtship from the international community. President Buhari was guest of U.S. President Donald Trump in April at the White House. During a press conference in the Rose Garden, the U.S. President commended President Buhari for his fight against corruption and improvement in the Nigerian business climate. But he condemned the killing of Christians in the country. Then he announced the U.S. had sold 12 U.S. A-29 Super Tucano aircrafts to be delivered in 2020 towards the fight against Boko Haram terrorists.
We recently sold Nigeria 12 U.S. A-29 Super Tucano aircraft, great aircraft, in the first ever sale of American military equipment to Nigeria. These new aircraft will improve Nigeria's ability to target terrorists and protect civilians.
Back home, President Buhari welcomed the French President Emmanuel Macron, British Prime Minister Theresa May, German Chancellor Angela Merkel, and the Crown King of England, Prince Charles. A nation's foreign policy is usually a reflection of its domestic policy, and the president's many trips abroad could be confused as propagating our foreign policy. But where there is no clear direction on foreign policy, there can be no reflection of national interest. Amarachi Ubani, Channels Television News.